What up, what up? Welcome to the video. As you can see from the screen, we are going over Avalanche. Right now it is down 8.53% on the day. The markets are down all over the board this week. In this video, I'm going to be doing a technical analysis on Avalanche, breaking down the price action and how you could have, if you're a trader, caught some of that 8.5% move for a gain, right? And just where I see Avalanche going next, possibly, and all that good stuff. Okay, so if this is something that you're interested in, smash the like button, stick around. And if you're new, my name is Theo, and on this channel we do everything crypto. From this video, you can see we go over technical analysis for crypto pairs, and we also dabble in NFTs, metaverse plays, passive income opportunities in the DeFi space. Okay, so with that quick shill, I just want to let you know if that's something that you're interested in, if you are all about crypto, this is the place to be. And so go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Okay, so let's hop on to TradingView and go over price action. So first, let's go on the daily time frame. Right now it's 11:15 on February 2022. Okay, and yesterday, as you can see, yesterday's daily candle closed very bearish, right? Very bearishly, and it's a beautiful one at that, right? And it was so easy, and it was kind of simple. If you've seen my videos before, you can see where it was kind of an easy play, right? Because the day before yesterday was also a very strong bearish close, right? But we were at support. Okay, so right now you can see price is at it came down to this demand area, so support area, and it bounced some, right? But seeing this bullish candle right now doesn't necessarily mean that we are going up or price has found support, because if you can see what happened with yesterday's candle, price also at one point was bullish, right? And that bullish move created the upper wick. Essentially, that can be the same thing that's occurring right here. Price would be creating that upper wick to then close once again bearishly. Okay, and if that do occur, then I can confidently say that price has a high probability of coming down, or at least have another bearish day, right? Maybe to this level here at $55, $56, but who knows, right? Price could do anything. But on the contrary, if price were to close bullishly, like whereas it closes like this, but and even more so if it closed better than this with a high close maybe of about here, then that is a great sign for, well, it's a good sign for some bullish activity to occur. Okay, but I want to pay attention to, or make note that we did broke this level right here to the downside, this higher low that seemed to have been forming. So we had created a higher low, but price has recently broke that higher low, and now could be putting in a lower low. Okay, so yeah, let's hop on the lower time frames and check them out. So if you go on the 4 hour, we can see basically what I was saying, where price broke that higher low and came down, right? This is where price had created a higher low and was making a good case to possibly, start to push to the upside, but it didn't, right? And that's because overall in higher time frames we are still in a bearish trend, right? On the weekly, you can see that, right? Clean this up for you guys. So right on the weekly, with this weekly close though, honestly, this bearish move was so imminent, if that makes sense, simply because look at this, right? That it makes sense, right? Now price can now come and make a double bottom and get the hell up out of here, which would be beautiful. Which I know a lot of crypto traders would love to see. Because right now the market is bearish, boy. Right, so let's drop back on the lower time frames, 4 hour. This is what's happening, right? So price found some support after breaking structure to the left side, right? And like I say, price is bearish, right? But to confirm the downtrend, because we were previously in an uptrend right here, at least on the 4 hour, right? So we broke this structure, broke to the left. Now to confirm this this new downtrend, to confirm that price has successfully transitioned back into a downtrend, I would want to see some sort of resistance being found, and then price giving an entry to the downside, right? And by that happening, this would form a low high, and we would officially be 4 hour would officially be back into a downtrend, right? Mind you, me drawing it this high, it's not me saying that price has to come to this level. This is just me saying, like, rewind the video and pay attention to what I said. I said that price retracing some and finding some sort of resistance, right? Now, it is of my opinion that at least I would like to see price come up a bit higher, simply because I don't like shallow retracements. I don't think shallow retracements are that valid, because simply, let me show a scenario, right? Something like this can occur, come down, right? And then it just makes it a bit more hard to hold, because with a shallow retracement, like, it doesn't, to me, in my mind, it doesn't fully represent that price is ready to continue down, right? Now, you can look right on this chart and see where that train of thought isn't exactly correct, right? Or it's not 100% all the time, because right here was a shallow retracement. We continued down, right? Right here was a shallow retracement. We pushed up. So let's drop on the 1 hour. On the 1 hour, right? You could trade. If you're a trader, you can follow this trend easily, man. This thing is trending nicely. It's definitely in a downtrend on the 1 hour, right? You can follow the swings right here. You see we have low, lower, high, low, break of sideways movement, lower low, lower high, right? Lower low, lower high. This price is just moving, man. Jesus, I love to see a beautiful trending chart, and that's what Avax is doing right now. Okay, so if I was to get in the move right now, seeing that the 1 hour just printed bearishly, engulfed to the downside right here, right? Look at that, right? This could be entry. I ain't gonna lie, this could be entry. Simply being because, like I said, we engulfed previous 1 hour close about 20 minutes ago, and we engulfed this bearish move to the downside, right? But I would say I would kind of wait. Getting in right now is kind of iffy, only because I would want to see this candle closing like this or similar, and just also because with the previous bearish close that printed right here, which is a bearish engulfing candle, was the only bearish candle in the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 candles. Well, 6 if you want to include the bearish candle. Okay, and it's a great sign that bears come in, but it's of my experience that we don't just move over one candle, right? But if you can also go down to the lower time frames, and you can make a better case for your entry reasons, right? And by doing that, you can see that on the lower time frames, entry signal has been placed right here, right, and so forth. Now this is kind of what I'm saying, right? So you see how the 1 hour only printed one, like this beautiful, a very good bearish engulfing candle now. So by seeing that being printed, I'm thinking bears, right? So now I'm hunting, kind of semi-hunting entry. Okay, I would obviously love to see this bearish, this 1 hour close like this, but I'll be tracking this candle as it forms on the 15-minute and 30-minute, right? Now, so if we go on the 15-minute, and it's about to close in about 7 minutes, 6 minutes and 55 seconds, right? You can see we closed beautifully right here, right? But we also came down to almost like a support area right here, and we can see when price came in this area, it pushed, and it seems to be having some sort of impact on this candle right here, right? So if 6 minutes was to go by and the candle closed like this, it could indicate that some sort of retracement can occur, right? And that's fine, because that gives you a better entry, and you know what I'm saying, it allows you to place your stop loss, have a smaller like space between your entry and your stop loss. Like my stop loss would be above here, my entry would be like above here, right? And then I'd probably take it to the downside, or for about 5%, 2 to 3% gain. Okay, so that's just that's kind of like that's just an insight on what Avalanche is doing. Let me summarize everything I basically said. So the summary is that yesterday's candle closed very bearishly, right? So I'm expecting by 7 o'clock for this candle to have another bearish close. Now, stuff that can cause that not to occur is the fact that we are at some sort of support right here, or some sort of level, right? And if a bullish candle were to close, it would be a good sign that price could probably come up higher and probably like print another bullish candle. But we are in a downtrend, and with last week's weekly candle close, it shows that there's a lot of bearish pressure right now, and I think price has enough momentum to at least push a bit more lower, maybe even testing $55, right? And on the trading side, that's more on the like hodler side, but on the trading side for the intraday moves, right now I would be stalking, basically price finding some sort of resistance and waiting for that entry to at least come down to test today's lows, which is at about $67. Okay, and possibly continuing down to $60 and maybe even $55, right? And that's just off the premise of waiting for a new lower height of form and entering off of that price finding its resistance, bouncing off the ceiling and going to the next support. Okay, so if you enjoyed that video, smash the like button. It really helps. And if you're new, please subscribe. I'm seeing the new people coming, and I'm enjoying, and I just want to say welcome to the gang. Okay, see you in the next video.